Hey everybody, George here. So you might have seen my previous video where I talked about the Wyze door lock, and you probably got the impression that I'm pretty fond of the Wyze products, which I am. And every once in a while I get offered an early release on something, and that's what I have here. So I thought it would be kind of cool to open it up with you and see what's inside and what you would get exactly from Wyze Labs if you were to purchase their new activity tracker. So it's called the Wyze Band. So go ahead and open it up. In the package that was sent to me, we have the Wyze Band itself, and it looks like it also comes with a second, a replacement strap. So let's take a look at this. Now, I've always been really fond of how well Wyze packages their products, just in terms of how little waste, right? It's just everything's always so compact. I do like that. I'm sure there are plenty of other activity trackers out there that cost significantly more that come in very fancy packaging, but I've always been, I mean, I take it out of here, I most likely throw this box away. So I've always been really fond of that. They're not spending money on the packaging. There are some uh, some specs here. So the Wyze Band operates with an AMOLED color screen. If you guys pronounce that AMOLED, however you pronounce that, but it's that really bright organic organic LED display, OLED. So let's see, the battery life on this is 120 milliamp hours, and it uses a rechargeable lithium ion battery. Rechargeable lithium battery, yeah. So I mean, let's just open it up and see what's going on. Obviously, it is waterproof. Any good band will. It does control the Wyze products, and it has Alexa built in. So it's got the customizable screens. We'll take a look. Activity and health rate tracking, and a phone finder. Right. So everything you'd expect from an activity tracker these days. Let me get this out of the box. Okay. There is a quick start guide. There's that I back the Wyze Band. That's probably for the early release, so we're not going to see that in the later retail release. So here's the band itself. It's very reminiscent of some of the stuff that's already out there. It looks very Fitbit-esque, if I can say that. There's the band itself, and I believe there should be a charger on the base of this box here. And there is. And then that's it. The rest of this box is just cardboard. So here's what you get. Probably not that. So here's what you're going to get with that Wyze Band. You've got the activity tracker itself, the band itself, the charging cable. It looks very proprietary. Quick start guide, and a replacement band. And now that I'm looking at it, I actually realize that the replacement band is a different style. This is like a snap style, and there you can see that's a buckle style. So that's kind of cool. I'm more fond of that. I will probably replace it with that. So let's take a look. It says there's a sticker on here that says charge to activate. So we'll take that off. And just looking at the quick start guide, just like all of the Wyze products, we're going to do the setup in the phone. But oh, it says here that the Wyze Band comes fully charged, and you just need to plug it in to activate it. That's pretty cool. That's not something we always see, but the device is actually fully charged, and we just plug it in to activate it. Cool. Yeah, that's pretty simple. Let's open the Wyze app and start to set this up. Okay, so I've got my Wyze app open here, and everything's always been really intuitive, so I imagine this is going to be the same. Now the first step here is to activate this. So this charging cable just kind of clamps. There's two little leads on the back, and you can see there's two here on the clamp. So it just kind of clamps on there, and then it should be fully charged. We just need to activate it. So plug it into this power supply, and there we go. It just fires right up. So that should be good. And let's go ahead and add a device. We just want to look for the band, and should be detecting each other. Select the number shown on the band screen. Yeah, that's what it's showing on the screen there. 2856. And now the two devices are pairing. Yes, I'm going to confirm. And we're all set. Now I just got to put in some of my vitals. I was assigned male at birth. Let's see. I was born in my year, my height, and I weigh a lot. I think we're right about there. And I do plan on wearing this on my left wrist. I'll probably replace this one for a little while. And cool. So now there's a little tutorial. It's teaching us swipe up and down to navigate through the different menus. Swipe left or right to access the function details. Tap the home screen at the bottom to return to the previous function or the clock face. Cool. And then hold it to activate Alexa. Enjoy your band. Great. So then it looks like it jumps us right into it's going to do a update. While this is going, I thought maybe I would show you guys the band, or the replacement strap that comes with it. I was kind of looking at this, and it, like I said, I'm probably going to use this buckle. I'm a little bit more fond of that system. So let's look at changing this. The instructions that came with the replacement strap said to just pry out these two little fasteners here. I just did that with a little small screwdriver. And then the band, oh yeah, the strap just slides right off. And then the replacement just goes on there, and I'm assuming these are the same, but I'm gonna use the ones that came with the right band just because. So then these just plug into there to secure. There we go. And then same thing on this end. That goes there, and these tabs hold it in place. So there, so you can have a little bit of a different look and feel. So instead of that snap band, you can have this buckle band. Like I said, that's actually what I prefer, so that's what I'm going to use. And great, so that's how you replace that strap. And then it's good to have that extra just in case. So we'll let this update, and then we'll come right back. Okay, so the watch is done updating and it's taken us back to this main screen. You can actually access this from the device list on the Wyze app. And from here you can change some of the settings. This is for adjusting the clock face. You can actually install your own background if you want to put a picture from your album, or just change it with some of the stock images. Here is actually a list of your activities. Once you start doing stuff, it'll show up in there. This tracks your steps, apparently calories. That's interesting. Don't have any data to show, but your sleep, your heart rate, and run, which is essentially an activity that you can start. And shortcuts here. This basically allows you to add shortcuts with your other products. Like you can create an action that allows you to, unmute or mute notifications. If you have some of the plugs or the bulbs, you can like turn on the light. So you would want to turn on this and then name it on, and that will create an action to turn on that light, and then you just add it to your shortcuts. So then that will actually be on the watch itself. So when you're looking at your watch's shortcuts, you can turn on that light, which happens to be right here by us. And so it looks like you can make up to 5 of those. And yeah, you would just make them using some of the other products. Now, at the moment, I do have that lock on the garage door. And at the moment, it doesn't work with the watch. I don't know, or with the band. I don't know if that's coming later, but there's just no option to unlock. I was looking at it and it just shows locks. It doesn't say lock or unlock. So unfortunately that doesn't work. Maybe that's something that's coming. A lot of these products are still new. So, but that's the shortcuts. And then moving on, this is the run. You can create notifications for when you're running, every mile, screen always on, that sort of thing. Let's see. Alarms, it's kind of self-explanatory. Set yourself some alarms. This is kind of neat, this weather. You can actually create a daily reminder. So every day at a certain time, it'll tell you what the weather is going to be like, for tomorrow, for instance. If you go to bed at 10 o'clock, you want to know what the weather is tomorrow, it can create a daily reminder to show you at 10 o'clock what the weather is going to be like tomorrow. And then here's your heart rate, just to set up some of the detection intervals. And this find is to find the devices back and forth. Find the band, find the phone, and then settings has some of the different features. So raise to wake, so when you turn your hand so that it'll actually illuminate, that's kind of cool. You can set an interval for that as well, so when to do that. So you don't want to do it while you're asleep, but when you raise your wrist, it'll actually illuminate. And then when you're in bed, set that time so it doesn't do that. That's actually pretty neat. Which wrist you're wearing it on, your battery level, notifications, the brightness, that sort of thing. So some of the main settings. And then down here you can actually adjust that stuff, whether or not it shows up on the band itself when you're scrolling through. So that's basically everything. Now the Alexa, again, I don't have that set up, but you can press and hold this home button to activate that Alexa, and she can actually do the things that Alexa does. There's 2 microphones here on either side, and that includes controlling some of your devices through the Wyze app. So my first impressions of the Wyze band are actually really good. It has a super bright display that's at its highest. I can actually turn that down, but it's very crisp. It's that AMOLED display, and it's not uncomfortable. It's very sleek. It's very reminiscent of the Fitbit. I said that before, but and it's not uncomfortable to wear. It does feel light on the wrist, and I imagine at some point I'm gonna forget it's there, just like my other watch. And to be perfectly upfront with you, I actually purchased two of these, and my wife has been wearing hers for a couple of days, and she actually really likes it. And she's had it on a couple of days. She slept with it, and it's I think at 70%. So the battery is lasting quite a while, and it's pretty accurate. I'm going to wear mine for the next couple of days and get some more data on it. But really, that's what it does. I thought about doing a little bit of a follow up to this video, but I don't think I really need to. I think that's as much of a review as you really need, because it's an activity tracker. We all know what the next steps are. No pun intended. I make some steps and I do some sleeping, and it's going to record my heart rate and my steps and calculate my calories. I don't really feel like you need more of a review on that. You know how that works. The point is, this at the early release was $20. So that's an amazing price. If you're looking for an activity tracker, now in the retail release, it might go up a few bucks, but Wyze has always been really good about providing quality products at an extremely affordable price. And that's what they're trying to do here. So if you're into that, if you're looking for an activity tracker or sleep tracker, you just kind of want to get on the bandwagon, pick up the Wyze band. Pick up the Wyze band for under $30 at the time of this video, $20. You get the activity sleep tracker with the Alexa control. Now, granted, everything in my house is Google, so the Alexa's not great for me, but I don't care. I'm not really using that anyway. I don't really know what I'm missing. Maybe I'm missing a lot. I don't know. You guys can tell me in the comments below. But seriously, take a look at that. Download the app, the Wyze app, or go to their website, WYZE, and take a look at it. If you need an activity tracker, you're just curious in one, spend the $20. It's great. So yeah, guys, that's about all I have to say. Appreciate you watching. Leave your comments below if you guys have any questions for me. As always, thank you so much for watching, and stay safe out there, guys. Maybe I could wear both. That's like the cool thing to do. Dang. That guy has two watches. Work on that. Hey guys, just real quick, I misspoke on the price of the band. The band is actually the $25, $24.99 at the time of this video, and I'm gonna do another video with the scale. The scale is actually the $20. So just didn't want to misspeak. $25 for the band, $20 for the scale, and that is another video coming. Thank you very much, guys. So you might have seen my previous video where I talked about the